Well, the main differences between a mountain bike like what we race on and most average bikes or a road bike, obviously the first thing is the size of the frame for a mountain bike. It's a lot smaller, and so it's a bit more manoeuvrable, flat handlebars, so better control, and a bit more comfortable and more upright position for when you're riding. And the tyres, although these tyres are road tyres, they're a lot wider to absorb shock and impact from rocks and whatever else, so it's can ride on rocky roads or wherever. We use head shock suspension. It's sort of where most of the technology in mountain biking now is what they're working on to develop and try and improve. Suspension, have a lot stronger brakes. Obviously, if you're riding down a particularly steep hill or something, it's pretty important to have good brakes. And then beyond that, you certainly go to the gears. These bikes have 3 chainrings at the front, 8 cogs at the rear, which give you 24 gears, but in effect, only 18 or 20 of them you would actually use. The main reason for having so many gears is to have the range. If you can see at the front, the smallest cog is very, very small, and at the back, the cog's very, very big, so which can allow you to ride up some really, really steep hills. And then at the same time, if you're riding up a steep hill, you're probably going to be riding down a reasonably steep one. So at the other end of the scale, you have a lot higher gears for going faster. Generally, the bike is a lot built, much more strongly built. It's a lot more robust than a road bike. Therefore, it's a little bit heavier, but it can riding down stairs or over logs or on virtually any terrain that's rideable, you can ride a bike. And so, hence the name mountain bikes. That's about it.
Excellent. Okay. Gears again, you're pointing at the gears.
Oh,
And if you just chat away again about the brakes if you want.
Yeah, the brakes, strong. They hopefully work well. They get in the way when you get a flat tyre and you've got to change it quickly.
You just go on about those forks again if you want.
Yep, suspension. Certainly helps you to ride down hills where it's a bit rougher and allows you to go a bit faster, a bit safer and more comfortable, more control.
Let's give those, the brakes a squeeze too. So. Okay.
A big part of it is you have to fix your bike and finish on the bike that you have to be completely self-sufficient. So when you start, all we carry with us, or I carry with me a spare tube, a compressed gas cartridge to inflate the tube really quickly, and a chain breaker, and like a little tool which has some screwdriver, Allen keys on it, to fix anything. You don't want to carry anything, but you've got to carry something if you get a flat tyre or. And they actually mark the wheels and the frame, so you can't change a wheel. And if you do get a problem, or swap it with a teammate or something. So
how long would it take you to sort of change it if you got a flat and sort of replace the tube?
Well, after the tour of VTT, I had a fair bit of practice, and I probably got it down to about a minute 45, maybe a bit less. But depending if it's weather like this and it's muddy and you got mud all over the tyres, it may take you as long as 3 minutes or something. So if that happens near the end of the race, it might cost you 10 or 20 places even. So, but it sometimes plays a big part. If you get at the start of the race, you might have time to chase back into the lead, or
So no punches this weekend then?
hopefully not. No, it shouldn't do. It's not too risky, this course. It is a bit rough and rocky, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem.